Hi, Mr. Lemaster here. Let's start with the question. As we always do, we need to read the question before we start reading anything. Use the marking tool to identify the main idea in the text. So we're looking for what this text is about. All of the details, all of the examples, everything is pointing to something. So we're looking for the main idea. One way to get to know the main idea or to try to understand what it might be is to look at the title. Who can predict the weather? All right, so we're looking for maybe a type of person, or we're talking about perhaps a scientist that we're looking for. That might have something to do with the main idea. Now, the main idea is usually in the intro or the first paragraph, but it isn't always in the first paragraph. Sometimes it could be in the second paragraph. So let's take a look at the first paragraph. To find out what the weather will be like, you may check an app on your phone, the news, or the internet. But where does that information come from? Okay, so what I would call this is a lead-in or a way to hook the reader into the text, but there really isn't like a main idea here. It's just asking you like, have you ever looked at the weather, or how do you try to find out what the weather is? So we need to probably make the decision, or at least the prediction, that the main idea is going to be in the second paragraph. So let's start. There is a special group of scientists that study and forecast the weather called meteorologists. Meteorology is the study of the atmosphere. This science traces back to the ancient Greeks who studied clouds, wind, and rain. Okay, so the main idea as you read through this, and you don't want to limit yourself just to the two paragraphs. You want to go ahead and read the entire text. And once you do, you're going to realize that this entire passage is about meteorologists and the work that these meteorologists do. So the main idea is going to be this first sentence in paragraph 2.